All right, so I'm gonna be DoorDashing until I reach the platinum status. So that means I'm gonna have to accept some shitty ass orders to get my acceptance rate up. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So come with me to DoorDash and accept every order with me. And I'm gonna keep y'all posted on how it goes. Let's get it. All right, y'all, so the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to test if your acceptance rate actually matters. I hear a lot of people saying that, oh no, acceptance rate doesn't matter. You could still get high paying offers, even if you have a low acceptance rate. And I'm kind of just going to test it in my area to see how that makes a difference, because my acceptance rate is currently sitting at like 23%. And I'm just gonna test it. So I'm gonna go out and dash up until it's not as busy anymore and see what it comes back as, and kind of just go from there. So come with me, y'all. Come on. All right, y'all, here we go. About to start dashing. My area is busy right now. It was very busy not that long ago, but it's still busy. So I'm gonna see what comes through and, you know, make it do what it do, you know? Let's get it. It will fucking load. All right, so I'm in North Florida. It's a pretty busy area where I live. The population is 1 million people. Yes, 1 million people. I live in the biggest county, one of the biggest counties in the world. So my area is pretty busy. Like I said, I'm gonna be accepting every single order up until I hit that platinum status. And I just please pray that DoorDash don't try to give me no $2.50 for 10 miles, bro, please. I'ma still do it, but please. But yeah, I'm still driving to one of the hot spots, so I'm about 5 minutes away, and that should start having some orders come through. I'm gonna keep y'all posted though. All right, so I just got my first order, $8 for 9.9 miles. Not the best, not the worst, but I'm finna go there now. I'm 3 minutes away, so I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Let's get it. All right, so I just picked up the first order. It's a 20-minute drive to their crib, but let's go. Oh, my bad, no copyright. Chill out. So it's about a 20-minute ride, so I'm about to go ahead, bust that out, and then I'll keep y'all posted what comes in next. All right. Let me go ahead and say this. I'm a vegan, but when I be picking up this food, that should be smelling so good, bro, I swear. I just picked up some Chinese food, and it just smells so good. Like I said, I'm a vegan, but I can understand why people be eating people's shit. Greedy ass motherfuckers. All right, so I just completed my first delivery. It was $8. Took me about 30 minutes, I'd say, to get all of that done. It brought me outside of my zone, which was not ideal, but like I said, I'm accepting every order. This is part of the challenge, so that's what I'm doing. I am heading back to my zone. It did ask me if I wanted to switch zones, but I'm still trying to figure out how all of that works, if it's okay to switch zones. I'm still figuring out this whole DoorDash and shit, so I'm trying to experiment with different things, but I do prefer staying in my zone and all of that shit. So I'm heading back to my zone now. I'll be back in like 20 minutes or so, and then we'll go from there. All right, y'all, so I bought this car that I'm driving in right now specifically to DoorDash, so I can run up the miles on this one as opposed to my daily. And let me just say, driving with no fucking tints is not the way to go. I'm tired. I'm so tired of people just staring at me. Like, people real life got staring problems. All right, so I just got another order come through, and it's for a Chick-fil-A pickup, about $6 and some change. I think $6.25 for about 5 miles. I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. Again, not the greatest, but not the worst. So let's go ahead and do it. I need one of those things that you could put up like on your dashboard or something that doesn't make it so obvious that I'm recording, because I just had the phone all up in the windshield while I'm driving. The police drove right by me. They didn't catch me though, so that's the only thing that matters. But shit, I'm about to go get this Chick-fil-A order, and that's it. You know, I'm just doing my thing. 3 minutes away, and I'm about to turn down San Juan Avenue. San Juan. Yeah. I must say, these first couple restaurants I've been going to, I'm in and out nice and quick and easy, because some of these restaurants be taking long as fuck, but not today, so we good. All right, I just finished that order for $6.75. Just had another one come through, $6 and some change again for 10 miles. not ideal, but I got to get my acceptance rate up. So I got to do what I got to do for the time being, you feel me? So let's go ahead. Maybe they'll go ahead and tip a decent amount, so we won't know until we do it, right? So let's just fucking get it done. That's it. All right. Got the order right over here. Everybody's quick as hell today, man. I'll say that much, and I'm really grateful for that, because I ain't had to wait longer than what, like 2 minutes at a restaurant. So love that. About to drop this off. 15 minutes until I'm there, and then we on to the next one, man. All right, so I didn't screenshot or make any updates, give any updates about the last couple orders I did. Kind of like the same order and mileage that I was talking about for the previous ones. Still nothing that was like, damn, wow, like this is a good fucking order. I just got another one, $9 for 11 miles. Y'all, I have a booming ass headache right now. I ain't even gonna hold you, but that's the beauty of doing DoorDash too, is just the freedom and the flexibility that you have, being able to make your own schedule work when it's convenient for you, and work a lot depending on your market. Everything is going to be dependent on your market, how busy it is. And what the fuck is that in the middle of the road, man? Let me tell you one thing over here. Ooh, I just hit it too. What you gonna do? Let me put the phone down, because I don't know if the police, I can't see shit right now. But yeah, everything is really just dependent on your market, how busy it is, and what areas that you, basically how busy it is, okay? But, you know, kind of just to talk about why I'm doing DoorDash in the first place is, like I was just talking about, the freedom, being able to make your own schedule whenever you want, being able to work whenever you want. And my thing is, I want to do this full time. So I left my 9-to-5 job. I had put my 2 weeks in at my 9-to-5 job with no backup plan, because I've always known that I never wanted to work a 9-to-5 job. I had money saved up, and I had X amount of money saved up so that I could pay my shit, because I pay everything myself. My rent, my phone bill, car payments, insurance, grocery, every little fucking thing that you can think of, I support myself. But I'm grateful that I had savings. Like, since I started working my job, I put money to the side every single paycheck. I made that a habit to do that. And that's what gave me the opportunity to say, hey, look, I'm going to take a little bit of time for me to figure some shit out. And I know what I want to do in my life, and I know what I don't want to do. And I decided that I was going to take a risk. Leaving your 9-to-5 job and leaving a stable income is a big fucking risk. I recognize that. And a lot of people say, oh no, you need at least 6 months of savings and this and that. Yes, it would be smart to have a little bit more, but at the same time, I've always been a risk taker. That's one thing about me, is I have always been a risk taker. And taking risks has gotten me everything that I have in my life. Why switch it up now if this is what works for me? You know what I mean? And hold on, I'm gonna put this down because I'm about to get it. Yeah, like I was saying, it's really just the freedom aspect of it. I would much rather work fucking 10, 12-hour days working for myself and doing shit on my own time than clocking into a job for 8 hours. Really, I know for a lot of people that might sound backwards, but to me, it's just the freedom. It's really just the freedom. Not having to be here, like somebody telling me I have to be here at 8 o'clock, or I can't leave until 7 o'clock. Like, I can do shit whenever I want to do shit. And like I said, working 10 to 12 hours a day for me doesn't really feel like work, because it's on my terms. When it comes to doing shit like this, do you have to be more disciplined? Yeah, because you don't have somebody down your back who's going to talk to you if you're late, or really be on your back if you're slacking off a little bit. That's all on you. But that's all what comes with being your own boss, being an entrepreneur, is the fact that you don't have anybody doing this for you. It's really just up to you. But that's the beautiful thing about it as well, is it's up to you. It's really up to you. And if you're not making shit work, the only person that you have to blame is yourself. I've only been doing DoorDash consistently for not that long, y'all. Like, I'm really just getting into the game. I started DoorDash when I was living up north in Connecticut, maybe in like 2021. Yeah, around 2021. I didn't really do it consistently. I created an account. I did probably like 30-ish deliveries at that point up until I started now. And I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it. I know it doesn't really sound attractive when somebody's like, oh, like, what do you do for a living? And you're like, yeah, I DoorDash. I do Uber Eats. I know it doesn't sound attractive, but if it's what keeps you from clocking into a 9-to-5 job and it's giving you a little bit more freedom, I think it's a beautiful thing. This is not my end-all be-all. It's just for the time being. But like I said, I think it's a beautiful thing. Don't let anybody knock your hustle. Most people clocking into a job are unhappy anyway. I know I was fucking unhappy. Yeah, I was getting a paycheck coming in consistently, but at what cost? My health, my mental peace, my happiness, my joy for life. It's like working a job literally stripped all of that shit, bro. All of that shit. It stripped my happiness away. And no place is worth that. Especially for the amount I was making anyway. I wasn't making fucking crazy amount of money. Even if I was making a crazy amount of money, I am more important than that. We live in a world where there are countless ways to make money, and it's up to you to make it happen. It's up to you to make it work. And man, people in Florida drive stupid as hell. You could be going 20 over and somebody will pass you mad as hell, looking at you like you're going slow as shit. Be careful driving on these Florida streets, y'all. I'm gonna just say that much. That's gotta be the most Florida shit I've fucking seen today. What the fuck, bro? I just don't think certain people know how to drive real shit. Let me just go ahead and say that if you're gonna cut somebody off, go ahead and make sure you put that pedal to the fucking metal. Alright, y'all. I'm currently sitting at about $19 an hour, which isn't too bad. And that is with 5 hours and like 46 minutes of dashing time and about 4.5 hours or so of actual like I forget what it's called. So but just including like the time that I've pressed dash now up until I ended the dash, I'm at 19 an hour. If not, I'm probably sitting around 23 an hour. Can't complain, you feel me? Can't complain. I just headed to a spot that wasn't as busy, and I probably should get some gas soon, because let me tell y'all a story while I'm heading to the next hotspot. I bought this car, like I said, I bought this car specifically for door dashing purposes. So it's a little beater car, you know, get me from point A to point B. And I'm still getting used to this car. I'm still familiarizing myself with it. And I was with my girlfriend a couple days ago, and we were just driving normally, right? And we're sitting at a red light, and the car starts shaking, and then it's like turns off on us. And I look at her, I'm like, what the fuck? And it just fucking died on us. But what had happened was it ran out of gas. And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, how didn't you know to get gas? Listen, the gas, I know it was low. I was gonna fill it up. But the thing is, it was still above the E. It was still above the E. And typically on all cars, there's like a certain amount of mileage that you get even after you hit E. I wasn't pushing it that far, y'all. I really wasn't. But it ran out of fucking gas. We had to walk to Walmart, which was, luckily it was only about a mile down the road. We walked to Walmart, got a gas container, went to the gas station, filled it up, did all that shit. But I'm not gonna let it get down to that level that it was before, because clearly the gas gauge meter, whatever the fuck you call it, is not completely accurate. So I'd rather not go through the same shit again. So I'm gonna do things a little bit differently this time, you know what I'm saying? But bro, hold on, let me show y'all this. I really do love me a good sunset. Like this it really doesn't capture the beauty of what I'm seeing right now, but just know it's beautiful. Y'all better go ahead and hurry up. Like, I don't want to run y'all asses the fuck over. It's like, I ain't gonna do that, but y'all need to walk with a little bit of urgency. Put some pep in that motherfucking step, you feel me? God damn. People just be thinking they own the road. I just like talking shit, y'all, so really don't mind me. I'm just a shit talker in real life. That's all. That's all. But, yep. I am, what am I about to do? I don't even remember. Shit. Oh yeah, I'm going to the hot spot. I'm driving to the nearest hot spot and just, you know, doing the damn thing, feel me? All right. About to pick up this motherfucking order. Come on. I know y'all been seeing me. Ooh, that sunset really showing out today. Let me just tell you that much. I'm about to get this real quick, you feel me? That's all. That's all. Oh shit, I'm about to trip for all that. Alright. Got the motherfucking order. Come on now. Nice and easy. I swear, everywhere that I've been today is literally in and out. Literally in and out. Easy breezy, beautiful. Okay. 13 minutes away for the drop off, but you know, make it happen. Make it do what it do. That's all. Alright, we out. Alright, so I'm gonna be taking a little break for now. It's gonna pick up probably in like the next like hour and some change. I'm about to go get some gas real quick, fill up, and once it gets busy again, because it just stopped getting busy right now, once it gets busy again, I'm gonna come back out and continue on with the series. All right, very busy. Let's get it. All right, y'all, let's see what it do. Hot spot near this. All right, yeah, we'll go there. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. You know, I just gotta say this real quick. I have a 5% sun, what is this called? Like the sun strip tinted. I just gotta say, anybody that has their whole entire windshield tinted 5% does not care about life. Bro, look it through this shit, okay? You can't see a damn thing. Listen, there are street lights around. Look, you could see the lights. Look at the if you got a 5% windshield tint, you do not give a fuck about yourself. Definitely don't give a fuck about other people. How can you see? Legitimately, how can you see? I was thinking about tinting the side windows, like my side windows 5%. I don't even think I can do that, bro. And never mind on streets like this where there's literally no street lights right now. Can you see? No. What do you see? Darkness. Crazy, bro. All right, so I had the first order come through as I was driving to the hot spot. $9.50, 14 miles. Again, I'm accepting every order that comes through so I could get my acceptance rate up. So I'm about to head there now. I'm about 7 minutes away from pickup, and the drive there is probably gonna be about at least 20 minutes. It said it was about 14 miles away. So let's go ahead and do it, you know? Let's go. Ew. Nasty ass roadkill. Or maybe that wasn't even roadkill. I don't know. I think I need some glasses for my glasses for real, because these things, I don't know, man. But yep, about to head to grab this order, and then I'll keep y'all posted. Let's get it. All right, so this is what 5% looks like in a very well lit area. Don't get me wrong, I mean, like, you could see a little bit, but once you're in an area where there ain't as many lights, you ain't seeing the goddamn thing. Ain't a thing. Don't get 5% tints. That's the moral of the story. All right. Love you. Bye. Just got to the motherfucking first stop, and that's it. Real easy. Let's get it. Just picked up the first order, and now we out. Come on now. Let's go. All right, so I know y'all can't really see me right now, but I just completed, can y'all see me? No, I don't think y'all can. I just completed my first delivery of the night, $9.50, and listen. All right, I'm headed back to the hot spot. Just had an order come through as I'm driving on the highway. 4.4 6 miles, $6. Not too bad, not too bad. Better than some of the ones that I've been having coming through earlier. So I'm about to go grab that right now, and then we can do what it do. Come on now. All right, so I went to the front door. The fuck? I went to the drive-thru for the McDonald's pickup for the DoorDash, and they told me to go to the front door, even though the inside is closed. So, yeah. So I'm just waiting. Right, we picked up the order. It took like past 5 minutes from what it said the pickup time was. Just because, you know, I feel like this is just the case everywhere. McDonald's from 12 a.m. to beyond, it'd be busy as hell. So it wasn't too bad, but there was a good amount of people there. But got everything I let the customer know. It's taking a little bit longer. I don't like to message people too much because I feel like people who are using DoorDash really don't want human interaction. I feel that because when I order DoorDash, I want as little human interaction as possible. So I only message them just to keep them in the loop and everything, because I would want to know too, just for little shit. But man, look at this car pulling up all fast behind me. See, that's that shit I'm talking about, Florida drivers, y'all. And they said baby on board. Baby on board, and you're driving like that? Okay. Bro, I declined my first order of the day. And let me tell you why, okay? Just hear me out. I just left the McDonald's, and like I said, it was getting busier and busier. So for the sake of time, I'm just gonna let it be. That was the first order that I've declined all day, but I'd say for good reason. I've currently got my acceptance rate up to 30%. So when I started earlier today, I was sitting at 22%, I believe. Right now, I'm at 30%. And I consider that a win. So I'd say within the next couple of days, if I continue accepting every order that comes in, whether it's labeled good or bad, my acceptance rate is definitely gonna hit that that good status. It's not gonna be quite platinum just yet, but 50% I believe is silver, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just curious to see how having those different metrics, I don't know if that's the right word. Hold on, another McDonald's, bro, another McDonald's. I'm gonna have to decline these because they're just taking a little bit. Oh man, I'm close to silver status, but these McDonald's orders are, I just had to decline another McDonald's order. Hold on, let me turn down here. Maybe depending, if another order comes through that's a McDonald's order again, the fuck is that noise? If another order comes through and it's a McDonald's order, I'm going to go to a different hotspot zone because I'm not about to keep doing this McDonald's shit, real shit. But let's see what it do, and I'll keep y'all posted. All right, just got another order come through, and it wasn't a McDonald's, thank God. So I'm heading there now. I'm 4 minutes away. It's about $5 for about 5 miles, so about $1 per mile. Accepted that because I'm trying to stick to that good, that good status, you feel me? I'm trying to get to that silver, gold, platinum. Come on. But, yep, let's go ahead, pick this order up, and get the fuck to it. All right, we out. All right, come on now. We at the next location. Little kitty cats. Look at little kitty cats. All right, let's get it. All right, just dropped that order off. My dash for the hour ended. Did $21 for the hour. I am currently heading to McDonald's right now for another pickup. It's not the same McDonald's that I was going to before. So we'll see if this one is as busy as the other one. Won't know until I get there. I think it's $5 for 6 miles. I don't exactly remember how much it was, but I'm gonna go there regardless, so don't really matter to me at this point. We finna make it do what it do. I'm 4 minutes away, so let's get it, man. Come on. All right, so I just had to unassign that McDonald's order because if you could see how many fucking people, and that's not even it, bro. Like, the drive-through to actually order is right here. Look at this line of cars, and I tried to sit there because the reason why I was going to follow through with it is because it would bring my completion rate, my completion rate, I believe it is, from, no, see, it keeps trying to give me McDonald's orders. I need to get away from this area. Hold on, let me pause the orders. Decline. Actually, no, let me get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. But it was gonna bring my completion rate from a 95% to a 94%, so that's why. Oh, okay, I'll do this. I'm going back to that spot that I was initially at before I accepted this McDonald's order. But yeah, I was going to sit in that line and wait, even though I knew it wasn't going to really be worth my time, so that I could keep my completion rate above that 95% level. But it just wouldn't be worth the time. I know that I would be in line for at least 30 minutes, and I was sitting in line. I tried to sit in line for a couple. That line did not move a fucking lick. It did not move a fucking lick. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get my completion rate back up to where it needs to be, but that is just not worth it. I'm back at this spot again. It's a little bit busier here this time, but fucking, you know, we make it work. And that's it. You know, I thank God for making me a cutie pie. But listen, being a cutie pie comes with its challenges, okay? It's currently 2 a.m. I just picked up the order, heading to the customer's house now. And I picked up the order, I go outside, there's a group of like 5 people in a car right out front. When I walked out and they had the windows down, I'm walking by going back to my car, and they're like, damn girl, and they was trying to get me to go to their car to like talk to me and shit. And I looked at them and I really just ignored them. And I kept walking, minding my business and going to my car. And they was like, hey, like they was really trying to get your girl's attention. And the thing about it is, number one, I'm taken. Number two, even if I wasn't taken, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm by myself. I don't know you. I don't know your intentions. I don't trust it. I'm very cautious with shit like that. That's why I just ignore. Depending on the person, I might throw a little smile in, just not to throw people off, because people are sensitive nowadays. Like, if you say no to somebody, people will really take that shit to heart, and some people cannot handle the no. But at the same time, if you smile at somebody, that can be like an invitation for them to want to talk to you a little bit more and push a little bit harder. So it's kind of difficult trying to determine the best course of action in scenarios like that. Like I said, I'm grateful for being a cutie pie. Thank you, God, for making me a cutie pie. But at the same time, yeah, but that's all. I'm heading to the customer's house now, 14 minutes away. I feel like I'm gonna get a really good tip on this order. So, yeah, I'll let y'all know once I drop it off. Y'all. All right, so I just dropped that order off, $12 order. It brought me outside of my zone, and I'm heading back to my zone now. I am a cool little 25 minutes away from my zone, but my zone is very busy right now, plus $1 an order, as opposed to the zone that I'm in right now. It's just busy. and I'm getting back-to-back orders. And whoa, yo, oh my, holy shit, bro. When I tell you that truck was turning, bro, I don't know if y'all saw that because my thumb is in the fucking way, but when I tell you that truck was just turning in front of me as if I wasn't even driving. This is why it's important to pay attention when you drive, because people don't. I'm grateful that I avoided that, because this man's literally, I'm just grateful that I avoided that. I can't believe I just caught that shit. I wish I caught how it actually happened, but man, people, I'm fine. That's all that matters. I'm gonna put the phone down now. All right, I'm back in my hotspot area now. I had a McDonald's order come through, declined that shit, just because, like I said, McDonald's around these hours seem to be pretty busy, and it just does not really seem worth the wait. So I'm just not gonna be really messing with that for the time being. So yeah, I'm getting a little tired, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. It's 2:30 in the morning. I've been going at it for 2.5 hours now. 2.5 hours, and it's still very busy. So up until it not being busy anymore, I'm gonna be out here. There's money to be made, you know. And like I said, I want to do this full time. I want to do this full time, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm sorry that y'all can't see me, but yeah, I'm getting there. All right, I have a 7-Eleven order. $7.25 for, I think it's like 6.6 miles. I'm gonna take it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to be there in 2 minutes. Gonna pick that shit up, drop that shit off, and then work on to the next one. Let's get it, man. All right, so I just picked up the order, and it is just an Arizona iced tea that they bought. That's all they got was an Arizona iced tea. $7 for a 5-minute drive. I'm cool with it. Nice and easy. Pulled up to 7-Eleven. Bro, there was mad people there. I don't know if people was fighting. That's the thing, being out late at night, you gonna be pulling up on drunk people that don't know how to act, just all different types of people. I'm just trying to get in, get out, and keep it pushing. Real simple. I don't know how long this video is gonna end up being, because I've been making a lot of different clips and everything, but I don't know how long it's gonna be once I put everything together. If you're making it this far into the video, I truly do appreciate you. If you want me to continue making this a series, let me know. I really hope that y'all do, because I actually enjoy doing this. I really do. I'm about to be there in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna holla at y'all once I pull up. That's it. Yeah, but I'm at the restaurant now. My phone might die soon, so I'm gonna try to get as much content for y'all, as much content as I can for y'all. If it does cut out, I'm gonna just give y'all the stats at the end of my dash. It's currently 3 a.m. and still getting to it, man. Alrighty. Alright, just dropped that order off. Got an order for McDonald's. It's 3:15 in the morning, so I haven't been to McDonald's in a couple hours now, so I'm not too sure if it's still as busy as it was before. So I'm finna take the chance and see. And if it's busy the way that it was before, I'm gonna go ahead and unassign that fucking order. But yep, that's what I'm doing right now. Heading to McDonald's, be there in 2 minutes, and I'm gonna keep y'all posted, man. We getting to it. All right, what's up, y'all? So if you're seeing this, that means that it's the next day. My phone ran out of storage, so I couldn't capture the rest of the orders that I did last night. I ended up going to McDonald's again, which was not nearly as busy as before. And I think like one other place after that, and then I called it a night because I was just too tired, bro. I'm gonna show you the results right now. All right, so here are the results. Here are the results. I only did the evening time and late at night yesterday. Active time, 7 hours and 30 minutes, $162.26. If you divide that up, that's 21 bucks an hour. Not bad. If you're adding in the dash time as a whole, it's $16 an hour. Based off of this, if I can do this amount every single day, that's easily over $1,000 a week. Excluding gas, I'd say about, this is highballing it, $150 a week in gas. That's still over $1,000 a week. I'm going to continue making this a series though, because like I said, I enjoy doing this and I want to test out different things, see how different things work and the best way to do things, and help people like you guys who might just be starting up, or even if you're not starting up. I'm sure if you are a lot more seasoned than I am, I might not have as much information to give you, but hey, you can always learn something from everybody. So I appreciate y'all so much for watching, and until next time.